Do you want me to say now or now later?
I don't know.
We do need to have an intro, though. Or, I mean, the podcast is called Absolute Nonsense, which we're both full of.
Yeah.
So, does it even need a proper intro, or do we just say, it's Absolute Nonsense again with American Mum?
And George Alexander. King G. I don't know what my name is anymore. People.
I know. You might as well just be King G. I'm not Michelle Harris.
Might as well. Right, let's do a little...
All right, George.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this. That's my line. Why'd you just say that?
You keep saying that I'm stealing your lines. I don't think I am.
I think I invented those words.
I don't think you were the inventor of the English language. So, I mean, a big welcome to everyone who's decided to join us.
Yay.
This has been something that I think we've discussed for like 8 months. I don't know. We've always said we were going to do something like this. We just weren't sure of how we were going to play it.
Right.
We were like, should we do live streams? Should we do video things? And then we came to the conclusion that we want to sit here in our casual clothes and not have to worry about getting changed.
I don't want to have to do my hair or do makeup.
No.
You know, no.
But
all right, George. We're doing a Q&A for this first one.
We did. Obviously, we said we're going to
yeah.
start doing some topics eventually in these podcasts, but this one we wanted your questions to sort of see what you want us to answer. And I mean, how we're going to answer it, I don't know.
Well, we're just going to take turns answering these questions. Our 10 subscribers have sent us some questions. The other people could give a shit.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Those 10 that actually care are here.
You and I just do this anyway, and now we've invited them to listen. And the 10 people that want to know something have sent us questions, and that's who's going to listen. So these are for them.
I think we need to do a disclaimer that we're not agony ants. I mean, I'm not.
I'm not either.
We're here. You know, I will answer some. I don't know about you, Michelle, but I'm here to answer some questions in a very serious manner, but also like in more of a matter where it's like, I'm going to say this. You might not like it, but it's.
It is what
so
it
your
is.
face looks really serious right now.
And I have on my reading glasses so I can see my questions.
Because we haven't really looked at these questions. You sent me a few so I could read some, and then you've got a few, but we haven't really fully read them properly, so we were sort of getting a...
We were both sent questions, and so we're now going to look at them.
and see if they're bad or not. But no, I'm really excited. Do you want to go first with the first question? Hit me with your rhythm stick.
All right, George, first question. Mm-hmm. And this is coming from Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Yvette comments on so many channels and everything. She's fantastic. I'm assuming it's a she. I know she's a she.
Okay.
These questions are for both of us.
Great.
Who do we want to see together? Ross and Rachel, or Rachel and Joey? Did you watch the whole series?
Of Friends?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
Years ago.
I mean, it's got to be Ross and Rachel.
Because they ended up having a kid together.
Yeah, but it's like... Joey never... I always think Joey was meant to be with Phoebe.
Everybody thought that.
Because it's the truth.
It was like, she always was like... She'd put down other people in the group, and then she'd be like, not you, Joey. And he'd be like, It's like they had this connection, and everybody thought they'd hook up, and the show never did it.
Well, I think because everyone else hooked up, it would have been a bit of a cop-out to have every single... all of these friends get together.
Yeah,
That'd have
true.
been like, welcome to Friends with Benefits, should be the next series.
Exactly, the spin-off.
But no, I definitely think Ross and Rachel, apart from when they were on a break. We were on a break!
Oh my gosh, we were on a break! That and Pivot are the most famous things
In the
from
entire
Friends.
series.
But I have to agree, Ross and Rachel.
Definitely.
All right, here's our next question.
Okay.
Bigfoot. What do you think? Or is there another creature that we've wondered about?
Do I think Bigfoot's real?
Right. Or anybody, or another creature that you want to discuss.
I love urban legends. Mm-hmm. Like, they get me going on a Saturday night and a Thursday night. They're where my life's at. I love conspiracies. I love all of that sort of thing. Like, one of the things.
Yeah.
Do I think Bigfoot exists? I don't.
There's been so much proof, yet there's been no proof.
But there's only been that one photo where that guy's walking across. Like, that could. We don't know if that guy's just got a very serious issue with hair growth and just
Right.
It
was blurry. It just looks like fur.
Or if maybe. I mean, do bears walk on 2 feet? It was a gorilla, wasn't it? Not a bear. Is he a bear? What is he? Is he a gorilla, Bigfoot?
I don't even know what species he's in.
He's supposed to be a monkey, isn't he?
I would think he's more of a... He looks like that creature from Star Wars, and I've never even seen Star Wars. Yeah, that Harry Parker. Yeah, I've never even seen it, but you know what I'm talking about. That's who I think Bigfoot looks like. What species is that?
He's
Outer
supposed.
space?
I'm sure he's a monkey. He's supposed to be a gorilla, isn't he? Or I don't know. He's supposed. Well, I suppose
He's mythical. He could be whatever.
ape-like creature.
Ape-like, yeah. Because
Bigfoot
of the
or Sasquatch. That's the other name, isn't it?
Sasquatch. There's a lot of images, but some have been faked and they've copped out to them. And then here's one that I'm interested in, and that's the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah,
I want to believe it's out there. I believe he or she or whatever it is
Nessie.
is out there. Yeah, Nessie is out there. There's some things I've watched some proof on, like the ripples and how they've come out. Like it has to have been created by an actual animal and not a machine or like a lot of people have done fake stuff on that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the thing with like the Loch Ness monster is obviously it would have to be very old.
Oh yeah.
I mean these creatures may have existed and died, unless they've got a human lifespan. Because the Loch Ness monster, I mean, I don't know when was the first sighting. Was in the
Oh god.
That was in the 60s, wasn't it, or was that earlier? It was when it was in black and white.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know.
But
the thing is, the people have always described it as the same thing coming out of the water with the long neck and almost like dinosaurish, but it
1933. 1934
Wow.
was the first photo. I don't know. Bigfoot and Loch Ness monster are probably the most prominent.
I think those are the ones that stand out the most, that we can't get to the bottom of. It's like there's so much documentaries and talk about it, and it's like, can we not sort this out? Can someone dive down to the bottom and go chase this ape thing, capture it, and like they did in Game of Thrones, we captured a white, remember? And they had to show it to Cersei. Prove it! Shut it down once and for all, or we're going to keep wondering about this.
Exactly. I think it'll be a long time before we get a proof.
Am I boring you? Okay.
Yes. Next.
Do you want to make a cup of tea?
I've got a big one.
I will take a sip. Enjoy. Okay, this leads us into the next one, because we both kind of are curious about Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we both superstitious or not? Or have we ever experienced an encounter of the supernatural? I haven't.
I have.
Personally. Oh my.
A
Do
few
tell.
times.
Oh hell. Okay.
Maybe it's because I'm born on Halloween.
That's true. That's freaky, y'all. Write that down. October
And I was
31st.
actually born, if you work it out, I mean, this is me just like clutching at straws here, but I was born at 7:06 in the morning. Now, if you work out the clock times, the hour before 7 is 6. Now, normally, it goes 6:59 and then goes to 7, yeah?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. What if we just did go with normal numbers? After number 59 becomes what number?
60. You're gonna go to 666.
Yeah.
George, get out. Goodbye. This is over.
This has been great. First episode.
It's been great. George.
Mm.
Well, so what? You think that's why you've encountered some
No,
things?
I don't know. I mean, I think the thing with...
God, I'm freaked out right now.
I don't know. I mean, I've maybe always been open to it. I think whether it's real or not, if you're more open to things, you're more likely to have them gravitate towards you because you sort of believe, you know? So you're more likely to...
You're open.
You're open, so you'll hear something, and normal people would go, it's the door, or it's the wind, where you'd go, oh my God, what if it's not?
Or you've heard of people being sensitive, and they're like, what do you mean? It means you experience maybe something that I wouldn't. Okay.
When I was younger, when I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, in the first house I lived in, I remember distinctly being waken up a few nights by feeling someone tap me on the shoulder.
Oh, God.
And I'd wake up and there'd be nobody there. I mean, I wasn't scared. I would just be like, and there'd be nobody there, and I'd go back to sleep. And I used to get that a lot.
No.
And then in this house that I'm in now, this is that I live in London, the room below me used to be the garage. And the old couple that lived here before we did, the wife passed away, and the old man killed himself in the garage.
And did anyone sage the house, or
what? Sorry?
Did anyone sage the house or bless it, or
no?
Okay.
And then we've had things happen here where doors have slammed upstairs. The most recently, like a couple of months ago, everyone else was out. It was just me and my friend Rachel sitting downstairs. We were watching YouTube videos, and the YouTube video stopped and buffered, which is fine because usually it does that, because it's on the TV.
Right.
And then the next minute, it sounded, we had a door open upstairs, and we were like, "Is somebody in?" Because we live with other people, so we're like,
right.
Maybe somebody hasn't. We thought everyone had gone away, but somebody maybe hadn't. And then next minute we heard it slam, and we were like, "Whoa, that's really weird."
Yeah.
And then we were like, "There must be somebody in," and we went upstairs, and there was nobody in the house. The only weird thing about it was, I understand if you hear a door slam, there was a window open in one of the rooms, it could have been the wind.
Right.
But this genuinely sounded like you could hear the handle go down.
Oh, hell.
And open first, and then we were like, is somebody in? And then it went. And we were like... And that was freaky. And the first night I stayed in this house, in this room, I distinctly remember as well, lying in bed and just about to fall to sleep. And I literally heard, George. And I was like... And I woke up and I was like, what? I don't know if I was imagined it or what, but...
Yes.
And yeah. So
I'd start crying and I'd never stop. That doesn't scare you, though. You said you weren't scared when you felt someone touch your shoulder when you were younger.
I'm not necessarily scared because I think, well, it can't. It's not. I don't think it doesn't feel malevolent. What the things that I felt never felt malevolent or demonic.
Okay. There was a feeling of
yeah.
You weren't in danger.
And I've always had that thing in the corner of the eye thing sometimes where you think, like, you go, oh, is that something? And you're looking, there's nothing there.
Nothing there. Okay.
But I don't know. I think it depends on the person. I've never physically seen a ghost stand in front of me and say hi,
or a shadow figure, or because I watch some of those shows like Dead Files and The Ghost Adventures. You know, those guys. We enjoy watching those shows, and they get their little equipment out, and it's cold in the spot, and they talk to somebody, and they hear somebody, and it's freaky. But I just couldn't. I'll watch somebody do it, but I couldn't. I don't think I could deal with that. If somebody went, Michelle, I'd be like, I'm out. I'm out wherever I was. I'm gone. Bye. Peace. Deuces. I don't care if you're friendly or not. I'm out.
But yeah, so I do believe in it. And I think there's some things you shouldn't mess with and some things you should. For example, we did when I was younger, and I was at an old theatre and we were performing a show, we were rehearsing for a show. A couple of us did a Ouija board. I
was just going to say, you don't mess with the Ouija board, George. I know that.
I've done it twice. The first time, this was the first time. The second time I did it properly, nothing happened, it's fine. Because you've got to say goodbye. The first time, we were messing about and we got this guy, this was moving. Anyway, we got called up to go on stage because it was our time to practice. So we didn't say goodbye. And one of the girls during the number slipped on the stage, fell off and broke a leg. Now that could just be coincidence.
However, gosh.
However, she said she felt like someone, like she felt like a
push.
I don't know if she's just saying that to
Or
be
a
like,
trip.
hey, I got attacked by a ghost or what. Well, she did genuinely fall and break a leg, so I don't know.
I don't like Ouija boards. Did y'all not watch Paranormal Activity?
Yeah, this
Those
was before
movies?
Paranormal Activity.
Oh.
The second time I did a
you
Ouija
know.
board, I did it properly and we said goodbye. I mean, you've got to, as long as you say goodbye, it's fine.
Oh, is that the magic word? Goodbye.
Well, you've got to move the pamphlet around and then move it to goodbye and say goodbye.
Okay. Well, I don't need to know this because I'm not ever doing it. No, whoever's listening to this does not ever need to do this. This is
No, I mean,
just
I
what
don't
George
advise you to
experienced.
do it.
No, we don't advise any of this. No Ouija boards. Don't mess with it. Play
Just contact
Monopoly.
me and I'll tell you there's something there.
Play Monopoly. Be safe.
Yeah.
I've never had anything supernatural, so
No? Do you believe in it?
I do. Definitely. I do believe in it. That's why I like to watch the stuff on it. But don't bother me. If you're out there and you're creeping and you're spying on me or something, as long as I don't see you, we're good. You know?
So you don't mind that shadow behind your head now?
Shut up. Shut up. Ah! And you know I'm home alone as well. You're so bad. I'm moving on.
Okay, move on.
This ties in as well. What's the one movie that scares you so much that you would never watch it again? This is easy for me, and that's The Ring.
The Ring scares you?
I will not watch The Ring. I don't like the story about the girl. I don't like how her hair falls forward because she was in the well and it's wet. And I don't like how she crawls through the freaking TV. No. I can't. The image, it's in my brain. It won't go away. I don't like it.
See,
You're probably not scared of anything.
no, I love horror films. Like, they're the only films I watch. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy being scared and like jump scares. Like, I enjoy them. I don't know. There's one. I don't think that honestly there is a film that terrifies me.
So like Conjuring and that
I
was
think they're
like
brilliant.
based on
I love
real.
the stories and I enjoy it all. But nothing makes. And I get the whole like I dressed up as the nun for Halloween.
Oh, I saw your picture. That was so freakishly real looking. I will never see that movie. I
The
don't
movie's
think I
alright.
can.
It's not that great.
It's not great, but
no. Honestly, there isn't a horror film that terrifies me that I can't watch it. The type of films I don't really enjoy, is I don't like the torture porn stuff. So, Saw, like, because it's just limbs flying everywhere. It doesn't. I like a good horror story, like a good scary story, like a ghost story or something, or a demonic possession. Give me alien encounters. But I haven't
the
got
door
time
slamming,
for people.
nothing's there, something's in the dark, you can't see it. That scares me more than bloody. Like, I've never seen Saw, but I've heard that it's like
It's
blood
just blood
and
and
gore.
guts flying everywhere. So I mean,
Yeah.
if you're squeamish, it's not very good. But otherwise, it's
Oh,
like.
Yeah, we watched The Walking Dead, so I mean,
Well, exactly.
Really?
I mean, that's not that's not scary.
exactly. Well, I mean,
That's just a soap opera.
the things like The Conjuring and like based on true, or based off of inspiring stories, true facts, whatever. That Annabelle story, like the doll, that stuff's scary. That's messing with the demonic thing, and that's scary.
Things I like more, though, in terms of that you can maybe find scary, is things like The Strangers.
Oh, with the masks! Oh, God!
Because if you think about The Strangers, and one of the things I think was one of the and it was the line that probably saved the movie, because the movie was good, but it was just obviously one of those sort of slasher sort of films.
I know what you're going to say at the very end. I know what you're going to say. Why did you kill us, or why did you pick us? And they said, because you were home.
Because you were home.
Oh my gosh, that gives me chills right now. I changed my mind. I think that one's it. Oh my gosh, and I hate masks.
When she's just like, why are you doing this?
I know! Stop it!
Because you were home. And it's just the whole point of, like, they would have picked any family that answered the door.
Yeah!
And that's creepy, because that's real people just killing people because
there's people out there like that.
Yeah.
That are so messed up that they want to hurt other people, and for no other reason than you were home.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. If you hadn't have answered the door, I would have gone to the next house.
Right.
That's why I never answer my door. The postman's like, I've got delivery. I'm like, no!
Get away, you bastard!
Yeah.
Oh my
definitely.
gosh. All right, George, what questions do you have?
Okay, I've got quite a few from one person.
Okay.
This is it Najama, Austria? Najama?
I think it's, that's Najma?
Najma.
Austria.
Sorry,
Naj.
Najma, Austria.
We'll just call her
Okay.
Naj. Mm-hmm. She's
So
from the
she's given us a-
Philippines.
Hello, and welcome. So, don't know, welcome to this world.
Welcome.
It's a crazy world that we've invented. So,
Yes.
these are a couple of questions here for us.
Okay.
Question 1, she asks, what is your comfort food? Mine's McDonald's.
Oh.
100% plain double cheeseburger, large fries, large Coke, Dairy Milk McFlurry, bed,
So just a double cheeseburger, you said?
plain double cheeseburger. Yeah,
plain?
just the just
Okay.
just the
So not
meat
even a
and the
Big Mac.
cheese.
Just okay. Wow.
That's like my go-to fast food comfort food. Alternatively, what actually makes like comfort food to make me feel like relaxed and chilled? I just love a cup of tea and some toast, white
Oh my
on white
gosh,
bread
you're so
with a bit of
British.
butter in
Knock
bed.
it off.
You're gonna
some
say,
cup of
I like
tea."
deep fried eggplant.
Yeah, we like deep fried anything. Shut up.
But yeah, no, definitely either McDonald's or like if I just want to get comfortable and like feel relaxed, a cup of tea and some toast in bed. That's me. Or chicken soup.
Well, my comfort food would be some good warm nachos and queso dip.
Oh yeah.
Queso dip or guacamole, fresh guacamole.
Do you like nachos with like the melted cheese sauce?
That's okay, but it's not as good as queso. I want some good queso, fresh made, the melted cheese. I don't want it out of a jar.
Yeah.
I don't want it squirted out of a...
Pardon?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. The kind you get at the concession stand, that's not my comfort food. I'm not talking about that.
Okay, I don't know what a concession stand is, but
Exactly. It's not a cup of tea.
Sure. So you say nachos your comfort food?
That's my comfort food. It's not my favorite food, but that's like, somebody's like, do you want anything like while we watch a movie or while we're just hanging out? I'd be like, you got any nachos and salsa or cheese? Yeah.
I get it. I do get it.
Okay.
That's true. Fair enough. Yeah,
Okay.
I've got another question.
right.
One celebrity or any famous person you want to hang out with. Now, Michelle, I know yours is going to be me, but we have to think of other people apart from ourselves. So one person or
yes.
celebrity you'd like to hang out with
Okay.
for a day.
You don't say me and I won't say you. Got it.
Okay.
This is easy for me as well. I want to meet and hang out with Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh,
That
really?
would be the time of my life. Like, I want her undivided attention. I don't want her wife Portia involved. You're beautiful. Go away. I want Ellen to myself. I don't want to be on her show. I want us to hang out. And I want us to play these weird games that she likes to do on her show. And I want to do trivia. And I just want us to laugh and have fun and share stories and get in our jammies and hang out. She seems so fun. And I've seen so much of her stand up and her show that, yeah. She's the one person that likes, makes me starstruck. I would die if I found out she was in Charlotte. I would just die. I'd be like, stop what we're doing. Anybody else could come to town, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I've been that way for a long time. Since she had her show that was canceled. I've just loved her. But anyway.
There you go.
That's
quite surprising.
That's my person.
Mine is...
It's going to be a singer, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I'm torn between three people.
Oh, well, come on now. Pick one.
So, I've got to make a choice. I've got J.K. Rowling,
Okay.
because she's my favourite author, and she basically led my entire childhood through the books.
Oh, I have something to tell you after
Oh
all
my!
this. But go
Unless
ahead.
if you're going to say J.K. Rowling staying on that couch tonight, then I'm going to have a fit. Joanne's coming over later. She's going to
No.
say.
No, carry on.
Lady Gaga, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Or a more realistic one, which I think I could cross. I say realistic, like any of them are going to happen.
I was going to say, like I'm going to meet Ellen. Like we're asking this request. Just name a person.
Amelia Clark.
Really? Because she's Danny, and she speaks Dothraki, and you know all her lines.
Yeah. But like, I feel like it would just be me going like, "Oh my god, Ellen."
I was gonna say, would she be freaked out though? You can't just be like, I know every word you've said in Game of Thrones.
And be like, "Oh my god, do you want to go? Do you want to do? Let's reenact every single episode of Game of Thrones right now. I'll be every character. You just watch. You be the dragon, and I'll get on your back."
Yeah, she would definitely enjoy you.
Felt dead bad the other day, just going off on a tangent here, because Nicky and Steven's reaction to Game of Thrones, and they were reacting to episode 3. No, sorry, it was episode 4, the beginning of episode 4, Spoils of War.
Yeah.
Season 7. And they were discussing Dany from the previous episode where she met with John.
When she was like,
just,
bend the knee, bend the knee, bend the knee.
Yeah, yeah. And they were just saying, you know, like, how they thought it was, you know, like, they really liked her and stuff. And obviously I know that Nicky likes her. I mean, obviously nobody likes her as much as me, but Nicky likes her. And they were saying, you know, they was quite shocked by the way she reacted. Now, me being me, let me see.
What did you say? She has every right to burn whoever she wants.
Let me find it on here.
And
actually,
John
what's the
needs
reaction
to bend
say?
the knee.
Just realised.
We all need to bend the knee.
Let me have a look. So, I said... Here we go. So, they'd had a conversation. I don't know if anyone's probably... So, ooh, 2 likes. Woo. On my comment. Nobody else cares. So...
Well, we have 10 people listening that care.
Exactly, thank you. So my comment to them was, sorry this is off on a tangent, but for Daenerys, her goal has been to get back to Westeros and take the Iron Throne. You know, for 6 seasons, that's been where she's headed.
Yeah.
And so I think she's just in that mindset now that she's just a little bit distanced from anything else. Don't forget, she's only supposed to be a young teenager in this. She's only supposed to be 13.
True.
And she feels she's waited long enough to be the rightful queen. I mean, Jon should have just bent the knee and we'd all be sound. Sorry, no hate. I just know I'll stand Dany till the death. Love you both.
Facts, though, George.
But, like, you know, I can't have that.
I know. But we all were kind of, you know, when she was like, but first, bend the knee. And we were all like, oh, come on. But then, you know, it's like, he was being just as stubborn.
Yeah.
By not bending the knee. It was like, just go through it, do it, and let's fight the dead. Because that's what it was all about. But okay. So, Amelia Clark. I mean, Amelia Clark.
Yeah. Okay, I've got another one here.
Yeah. Let me interject.
Sorry, go on.
When you mentioned J.K. Rowling, I don't know if you know this or not, but I've not seen the Harry Potter movies.
No, you haven't. I know.
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
Okay.
And you haven't read the books, but that's because you don't read.
No, I don't. I hate to read. It's a lot of eye movement, but I am going to start soon watching the Harry Potter movies. I've had all 8 of them sent to me in a link, and I'm going to break them up into like 4 parts and put them on YouTube. But I'm not. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm finally going to watch all 8 movies because I want to see what the fuss is about.
Okay. Word of advice: Jess tried to do that and it all got blocked. You need to do it on. She had to do it through Google Drive. And I don't know if you can try, but Warner Brothers were like, you can't put the video on.
It just can't go up on YouTube as normal. It would have to be on Patreon or...
She did it through Patreon and then had it on Google Drive, so just basically sent the link to people. But it was because she didn't watch it for her channel. She watched it as... she does movie reactions on Patreon for people who donate $1 and above. Okay. And they get the videos, but it was just that's where she posted it. So you could post it on YouTube as in Google Drive, but she did it in like 4 parts without the screen. It's just the audio, and then we watched along with it. So I would have 2 screens, one with Jess's reaction on this side, and then one with the video, the movie, and then click play and mute the video and watch her reaction. because you could hear it. But,
Right.
You can try it, but I'm just saying, just be careful.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if she tried it. You better message her, ask her if she did try and put it on YouTube.
I've messaged her.
She did
in
it
the
for all
past.
8
Movies.
films.
Okay.
She did one a month.
I feel like I feel like I've missed out on. I haven't watched a lot of movies that people are like, really, but I feel like this one I'm missing out on, and I might really like it.
It's really good. The stories are brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the books. The books are the best, but
right.
the films are really well done. The last question, which I think is a good question to finish on, because I think it's a nice positive one for us, okay, is please complete this sentence. I wish.
Ooh. Okay. I wish that people in the world, all over the world, would not just think of what's best for them, but what's best for everybody. Like, honestly. We're just going down this tube, and it's going really, really fast, and it's like there's no brakes being put on it. We're shooting each other for no reason. We could give a shit about authority. There's so many things happening in the school systems. The teachers are scared. I'm scared. There's just so much crap going on. The police are, having to wear like these body cams now because there's so much. I don't know. I just wish everybody would be human. I don't understand why it's just going to... I don't see it getting any better. But, yeah, I wish there was more of everybody caring about the future. Because I don't know if we're going to have a good one.
I mean, I was just going to wish for a Season 8 trailer for Game of Thrones, but... The 2020 president over here is wishing.
Yeah, I'm writing my name on the damn ballot. Is it too late? Okay. Oh, I can't campaign because I don't have any money.
Go fund me, please.
I'll do it on my YouTube channel.
Patreon.
Hey, vote for me. This is our first part. We're going to continue. We're going to do another part of the Q&A because we do have more questions, and believe it or not, they're from different people.
And this has already been an hour. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be for you because we might cut.
We're going to have to cut some out because...
But, this has already been one session and it's 11 o'clock here at night, so I've got things to do,
Well, I'm sorry that you're 5 hours ahead of me. I have nothing to do with that.
But no, this has been a really good first part, and I've enjoyed it. And
I think it was good.
We've delved into the discrepancies of life and...
Our supernatural theories, our mythical creatures, urban legends.
These are things that definitely we can bring into future episodes as just one topic, Yeah,
definitely.
And I'm excited.
I'm more excited.
Okay, well, it's not a competition. Because if it was, you'd be winning. So, not all of us are close to 100,000 subscribers, Michelle. Some of us are still... Some of us are still stuck in the Stone Age back here. So.
Oh, I love you, George.
Love you too. Okay, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been wonderful.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you in the next... Well, I'm not going to see you because it's a podcast. And really, you're no involvement of it to the audience, but let's pretend the audience are involved. I can't wait for you guys to listen to the next part. I'm excited. So from me, it is goodbye.
From American Mum, it's bye.
And, from King G, it's until next time. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.